guys, I just got to the Holiday Inn in Greenville. I've never actually been here before. The room's pretty nice. It's just like a king size bed and there's a view outside. It's a nice little like view of like a festival or something that's going on. I think I'm gonna walk downtown. There's like a main street right over here. I'm gonna walk downtown and just kind of see what's going on. I'm not used to going on trips by myself. I'm kind of used to Tim, my boyfriend, being here. So it's kind of weird just being here by myself. But I want to walk down the main street and see what Greenville has to offer and kind of see, I guess, what I can find to eat. And then I head to the Amtrak at 5 in the morning tomorrow. Well, actually, I have to head over there at least a little bit earlier, so I'll probably leave. It looked like it was about a little bit over a mile, so it's going to be about a 30-minute walk, I think, from the hotel room here to the Amtrak. So I'll, I guess I have to leave here like at 4 since the train leaves at 5. Anyways, I'm going to head down Main Street and kind of see what's around. So I'll let you guys see. Yeah, it's a really like just simple room with like a king size bed and everything. Has a little sink area and whatnot, just usual kind of thing. And then I don't know if you guys will be able to really see. There's some type of like festival going on back here. I'm not really sure what exactly it is, but all right, I'm gonna head downtown now. See, or actually I think it's Main Street. Well, I guess it's downtown, downtown Greenville version at least. Let's see what kind of food I can find. All right, guys, let's see what we can find on Main Street. This is kind of chilly up here. It's definitely cooler up here than it is in Charleston. Let's see what we can find. All right, guys, I'm walking down Main Street in Greenville. It's actually kind of pretty around here. Let's see what we can get into. See if I can find somewhere to eat. This is really cute. Really, really pretty for their like this downtown area where all the shops are. It's really, really gorgeous. All these nice like tree walk areas. Alright guys, that Chinese soup is really good. I got General Tso's chicken and egg drop soup and it's really good. Now I'm walking down to the Greenville Park. There's like a park here and falls and whatnot. Walking down Greenville. Down Greenville, guys. Really nice downtown area. Here she is. Falls. Oh, this is cool. God, this whole park is absolutely gorgeous. Blizzard. Oh, this is really something. I didn't realize there was a suspension bridge. This is all the way up there in the middle. Man, I wish Charleston had something like this, but we don't have this type of elevation. This is a beautiful park. It's called the Reedy River. Wow, this is so pretty through here. I kind of want to walk on that suspension bridge that's over there. I don't know, maybe we should walk on it. This is freaking gorgeous through here. Alright guys, I think I'm going to head back to the hotel. I have to get up really early tomorrow. I just wanted to explore the falls, really. Beautiful through here. Gorgeous. One last shot of the falls, guys. Going back to the hotel. Hey guys, my name is Brandon. My trail name is Arnian. I just wanted to do an introductory video of why I'm hiking the AT. I pretty much I think that I've actually hiked the AT when I was younger. I went to this summer school in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm almost confident because we went ducking on the Natahalia, I can never say it, river, and I'm confident that I went over the bridge to that the AT actually goes over the Natahalia, but I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like I've been there before. But that's sort of kind of where things began. But my love of the AT has just really grown over the last few years. In 2012, I first heard about someone hiking it for the first time. I met them on like a camping trip in South Carolina, and he was a dude that I didn't know, and he was just telling me about the AT, and I had never even like thought about somebody hiking the whole thing, and it just sounded like crazy and outlandish, and it was like, you know, there's no way that, you know, that's something that someone would actually go do. But I remember one night, sometime after meeting him, shortly after that, I was up late at night, and I like to watch YouTube videos, and so I was thinking about him telling me about the Appalachian Trail. So I watched, you know, I just happened to search for it, so I watched my very first through hike type video, and it was this guy that only hiked hot springs, and it was in 2013, and he didn't complete the trail, but seeing the fire tower on Albert Mountain, and especially Max's Patch. Like, Max's Patch is what really drove me to want to hike the AT. And seeing that in his, you know, like section hike in that video, it was just amazing to me. It seemed like such a journey. And then a few years went by and I hadn't been really interested in the AT or thinking much about it other than doing a little bit of hiking on the Palmetto Trail and going to Chimney Rock in North Carolina. But all of a sudden in 2019, at the beginning, like 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago, I was sitting around thinking, and I started thinking about the guy at Sandy Beach, and the guy that I had met on that camping trip, and I decided to, just look up Appalachian Trail videos or whatever, on YouTube. And I remember the first one I ever saw, at least at that point in time, like first real like through hike of the whole trail, was Evan's backpacking videos. His through hike video, it's actually quite good. It's like an hour and 30-40 minutes or so, but it encompasses the entire trail, and he's a really good hiking YouTuber in general. Evan is, but that film I think is one of the best films about someone hiking the AT. And I remember towards the end of the film, when he got to Mahoosic Notch in Maine, I'm a fantasy fan of like fantasy books and films, and it just literally felt like it was like almost like a surreal kind of thing. Like it was hard to believe that somebody was actually hiking through something like that. Like I had never seen someone do that before, and it was like all of a sudden I had this urge, and I was like, well, maybe I could hike, the AT too. And so I just got obsessed with hiking YouTube after that. Obviously I discovered Dixie, who's famous and everybody knows her videos. I watched her Appalachian Trail video, and then her CDT video and her PCT video. And her CDT video I think is the best through hike movie that I've seen someone make, that I've at least seen on YouTube. It's a really impressive, almost like 3-hour film of her through hike of the CDT. And I mean, she even has like almost like drone footage, I think, on some of the trail. It's crazy, but that was my inspiration for hiking the AT. And I also want to hike it because I want to get outside more, and I would like to see more of nature, and I've never actually hiked a long distance trail before, so I think it would be great to actually get out and see, actually climb mountains and see more of nature. And I also think that the ability to wake up and only have to hike that day and only worry about hiking that day, I think that sounds very appealing. And so I'm going to take you guys on the journey with me. This video and this first one, this is I live in Charleston and I traveled to Greenville, and this is basically just like my trip to Greenville and me going about downtown and getting something to eat, because I'm taking the Amtrak tomorrow over to Gainesville, Georgia, and then I'm being picked up by a shuttle driver. His name is Brett. I'll see if he'll maybe let me film some content tomorrow. I don't know. I also wanted to say, not to get into too long of a spiel, but I'm just getting used to YouTube, so bear with me with the videos. I'm sure they're probably not going to be great. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing right now. Just today, just doing a little bit of videos actually made me realize that I really enjoyed it, and so I'm sort of looking forward to doing it on trail. I think it'll be easier when there's not, tons of people walking about like in downtown Greenville staring at you like, what are you doing? Like, what are you filming? So I'm going to film, it's about like 1.5 miles or so, almost over to the Amtrak station from here at the Holiday Inn in Greenville. So I'm going to film going over there, getting on the train, getting to Amicalola tomorrow. I would like to make it to Stover Shelter tomorrow, but it might just be, I might just be happy staying at Springer, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to see and play it by ear tomorrow and see how I'm feeling. But I feel like I can do a better like in-depth video about why I'm hiking the AT a little bit more once I get used to making videos, but I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. But my trail name, Arnian, has a little bit of a long lineage. The name originated from a character in a fantasy series I've sort of always had in my head since I was in high school, and then it was my main character's name in World of Warcraft, and it's also my Twitter handler at Arnian. So I just figured that seemed like an appropriate trail name for me. And plus, I'm a nerd, and it's an elven name, so it fits in that category. But yeah, don't be too harsh on this video. It's just a really simple one that I filmed of me in Greenville just to see what I could do and what I could make and how things would go. I'm sort of hoping that as the trail progresses, I get obviously a little bit more talented with voiceovers and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I'm excited to get out onto the trail, and I'm excited to show you guys what it looks like in May, especially with someone starting a later through hike. I know that I think Baskets and Garden State are starting soon, at least based off their channel. I've never met them, but they're also another inspiration for me wanting to hike the trail. When I started watching videos in 2019, they were the first people that I actually watched hike like while they were on trail, and that was a really awesome experience. And Baskets is, you know, like almost like a legend because he's pretty much a triple crowner. So, you know, and I think if they hike the trail this year, he will have hiked the trail 3 times. So perhaps I'll get to say hi to them out there. And I'm excited about actually meeting different through hikers and different section hikers or day hikers or, you know, whoever is out there on trail. I think it's going to be a really great experience. Anyways, I'm excited to take you guys along with me. Sorry if this video was boring. You know, it's hard to think about what to say when you're just sitting here talking about yourself, but I feel like I had to do some type of introduction video of some kind before I just started putting content out there. But anyways, thanks for coming with me to Greenville, and we're going to Amtrak tomorrow.